Hey everyone, this is Ben Schaff with Level Up Tuts. Today we're going to pick up where we left off last time. We're going to cover the ExpressionEngine Navee module, and in this video we are going to use the custom tag. So yeah, Buoyant is the name of the developer company, and you go ahead and follow them on Twitter at Buoyant at Buoyant. All right, so we're going to log into our site here and create a new nav. So I've already logged in. Let's go to the template manager, and I'm gonna go into the snippet. I think I put my oh no. Alright, so I'll just take this out. You know what, I'll leave it in, and then we'll say like custom nav, and then we'll go in and actually create this nav. So this is going to be pretty similar to the last one, but this is using a different tag pair. So go ahead and do includes. Includes new template. I'm going to go ahead and just copy it after the other nav one, just as an example. Custom nav, create and edit, and right. So, oops. All right. So in the last tutorial, we used the single tag, and in this one, we are going to use the pair instead. So I'm going to leave that up there for just a second, but the tag looks like this: ExpressionEngine nav e custom, and then we're going to pass it a couple parameters or attributes. Title, again, we want to pull the same nav, so it's main nav. We can give it an ID and all that type of stuff if we want, but in this case we're not going to do that. I want to talk about one of the other attributes here called wrap. I think it's wrap type. And so what you can do with wrap type, by default it's going to wrap it as an unordered list, but you could do an ordered list, you could do one ordered list or unordered list, but another parameter that you can pass it is none, and that's what we're going to do. And you can pass it like depth and stuff like that, so I'm going to do that again. I'm going to say max depth, because I'm going to say this is like just for my home page. Oops, max depth equals 1, and then I'm going to, this is actually, like I said previously, this is a tag pair, unlike the other one, which is just a single tag, so you have to close it. Now in between the tags, this is something that's what gets repeated for each list item that it finds, and because I told it to not have a wrap, these are just going to sort of be hanging out there loose, and I'm going to show you why I want to do that in a second. So we're going to say class, and then we're going to use this tag to actually output the class that you are defining inside of the nav under well, normally I would put it up here. I guess I didn't do that yet, but that's under the modules Navee. So class, we need to output the link, which is just link. Pretty sure. I guess we'll find out in a second. I'm gonna close that, and then text, and that outputs the text as defined in Navee. And so let's go ahead and I'll just get rid of this other one here. All right. So, okay, let's just do that and see where we're at, and then I'm going to explain it a little bit more. So, refresh. Yeah, so it outputted them, but it didn't quite link them. So we'll have to see. Oh, href. Yeah, okay, it did. It's just they don't. There's something weird going on. Oh, you know what? I didn't create a link. That's why. That was silly. So what was I doing? So I really want to do this. Href. There we go. And now Let's refresh this. There we go. So now we have some links. Let me go ahead and view source, just so we're not looking at that down below. So we're seeing li with a class of nothing, because I didn't actually assign in a class or anything like that. But if I did, it would show up. So right, we're just seeing 3 li sort of hanging out. So why am I doing this? Well, what I've on several occasions, what I've come across is I want to add like a different li that's not a part of Navee. So say for example, you have your main nav and maybe it runs horizontally, and like the last item is actually like a search box or something like that. So I'll just show you like how I would do that. So I would also do this too. I would wrap the whole thing in a nav, you know, the HTML5 semantic markup, and then we could wrap this whole thing in a UL too. I guess I can add some tabs to make this a little bit easier to read. Let's close our UL. So the way that I would do this is something like, you know, form action equals whatever. Let's try to just do this really quick. Form, okay. Input type equals, you know, text or whatever. Input type equals man value equals go. Alright, so oops, this is from. So this is right, gonna be ugly as hell, but it's okay. So there you go. So now we have, again, let me open this up in my source. So now we have a nav. Let's do this. Let me try to do this side by side. This side by side view that I'm about to do is using this little program called Cinch. Check it out. All right. So nav, ul, I could add an ID or class, so you can style this to your heart's content. And then right here are the 3 links that are part of our nav that we're outputting using the Navee custom. And then here's our new li, right? That's outside of that custom tag pair. And we're closing that with the ul, or we're closing that li manually, or closing the ul, and we're closing the nav manually, and we're getting this. So, I mean, maybe you'll come across this. Maybe you have some other plans for this, or you know, maybe there's a time when you're going to need to inject a list item that's really not part of your main system's nav as defined. Oops. Where'd it go? Oh, add-ons, modules. And we'll get out of that view. So right, so all I'm doing is I'm just adding a nav item that doesn't belong to this list. So yeah, there you go. That's one use of the ExpressionEngine Navee custom tag. You know, I'm sure you'll think of some more. So have fun doing that. In the next tutorial, we're going to cover how to use Navee to output your breadcrumbs. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and please remember to subscribe to our YouTube feed. Thanks a lot. Bye.